when we bought it, we were kind of skeptical that the cushioning, we were kind of thinking it was more of a gimmick than anything. And then we started running it, and it was really incredible how much less loss. I mean, either the ear bouncing completely out of the head or just the kernel loss behind the head made a huge difference. I mean, like I said, we were thinking that part of it was just going to be kind of a gimmick and a sales thing, and we were more looking for the auto-adjusting around the stalks and not so much cushioning the ear coming in. But that really made a very noticeable difference in what we were seeing for shatter loss.
I mean, it's surprising how effective it was. We thought it would be noticeably better, but we're shocked at how much better it was.
Well, like I said, you go and push on them, you don't really feel like, it's not pillow soft by any means, it's still a steel deck plate. So it was like you wouldn't really think that would be enough to make a difference, but they figured it out and made it work. So as an eye-opener as to how well they did work.
I'd say especially with the variance in the conditions of the corn, anywhere from 25% moisture corn down to 14% moisture corn, it really performed flawlessly, and given the dry corn, particularly with the butt shelling, I think that's what really impresses us in the drier conditions that you can get. We expect to see kernels of corn dribbled in the row, and with this, we really have a hard time finding anything. We raise a lot of organic crops, and so especially for us, saving every kernel is very important. And we are ones that typically buy brand new equipment, and especially equipment that we're unfamiliar with. But we felt in this situation that there was enough positives to it that the return would be there, particularly with our high-value crops that we raise.
I ate a steel fence post with it, those T-posts, and I got too close to the outside row and I ate a T-post I didn't see, and it stopped that whole row unit. And I got out and none of the stalk rolls were damaged, and I think I had to replace the 2 chopper knives. Like, that thing was mangled and shredded into 3 or 4 pieces, and we were up and running in 10 or 15 minutes after we replaced those knives. Like, those clutches do kick in right away, and that was impressive to see how well that worked too, as far as protecting the whole head, and you're not shelling out a whole complete drive system because you got too close to a fence.
People that ask me about it, I'll say we try to thoroughly research it, compare apples to apples, and see what the differences were between the competition and the Drago. But the starting point is going to be the Drago, because we know what it's capable of doing, and any improvements from there on are going to be gravy in our mind, I think. But that's the way we tend to function is do the research, but begin with the Drago is what I would say, because to me that's a notch above everybody else.